Hey going big world, it's KJ KOOL here, and I want to welcome you to the fake news, where we do little research. I mean, it's just our opinions, isn't it guys? Gosh, let's go!
I'm sure most of you saw Social Repose, who seems to think he's Andy Warhol, do a video on Iggy Bobo yesterday. Now, let's just say he is just doing it for the views. He's accusing everyone else to do it for the views, but he's doing it for the views. Let's get into this and let me explain. Hey? This guy was a friend with Iggy Bobo from like 2014, long time ago in the YouTube world, and he is putting out a very sensitive plea to make her stop. Please stop Iggy Bobo. And along the way, he has patronized the ish out of everybody. Hey, Andy Repose, who is you? Who do you think you are, thinking you're better than us? Fool?
But since then, whenever I make a video about her or talking about her involvement in anything, it's never good. And that's because it's become increasingly apparent that her situation is getting worse. It's getting increasingly dire.
That is partly the reason, buddy, but I'll give you one hot tip. A lot of people hate her because she's a little bitch and she constantly takes videos down, copyright claims, copy strikes, all the rest of it. Now, if she was a sweet little girl that you all try to make out that she is, she ain't. She's a little bitch wiggle and she bloody plays doity. And I don't care if she's got an eating disorder. She's still not a very nice person. And if you're going to come back and say at me, oh, it's the eating disorder that makes her not a nice person, well then, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I mean, give me a break. Just because someone has illness, what, that just negates absolutely everything they do? Well, it's not that easy, palsy wowsy, and it's not that linear. Someone can have an illness and be the nicest person ever. Someone can have that same illness and be an absolute menace. I think that's where you're missing the point. All right, let's let Andy keep going.
Life-threatening things, and something that I haven't had incredible experience with, but I've known many people with eating disorders, and it's just, it feels like this endless vicious cycle of everyone gets mad at Eugenia for not getting better.
You're doing this for views. What are you talking about? We could say everything in the world is doing it for views. I'm sick of people saying that shit because you know what? The news every single day is doing it for views. I mean, everyone's got to think logical here. Why do people make videos on this girl? Because she's a car crash. What is on the news? Oh, that's right, car crashes. I mean, get a mother effing grip, Andy Repose. And to all the freakazoids that write comments to me saying that I'm making fun of someone who's dying. No, I'm not. I'm making fun of an idiot. And that idiot is a skelly lizard. I can't help it that she's got an eating disorder. I've never made fun of her goddamn eating disorder. I've actually been very nice about it. But I make fun of her stupid, idiotic ways. It's that she's a freaking maniac. Actually, she's a multiple maniac.
Where did we come from? Where did we come from?
And I've seen people theorize how her recovery will only happen when a price tag is attached to it.
What does that even mean? Her recovery will happen when there's a price tag attached to it. I'm sorry, man, but you've lost me on that one. I think her recovery will only occur when she's on death's door, if she even gets to death's door and doesn't just drop dead. I don't really hear many people raving on about she'll only recover when there's money involved. Are you saying that she needs to be paid to go to rehab? That's an interesting point if you are, because maybe someone should pay to go to rehab. Some rich David out there that gives her all the bits for bones on Twitch. Yeah, pay for her to go to rehab. Good idea. I don't know, man, but that you lost me on that. I've never heard anyone say that.
Me personally, I'm not that cynical. I'd prefer to be a good person and be empathetic and say, she's a human. She's struggling. Despite...
Dare you! her edge.
The thumbnails highlighting her brittle, frail body and her unwillingness to really acknowledge any of it. I think it's definitely something that's probably much more complicated.
This guy saying, I think it's more complicated than we actually know. Well, of course it is. We don't know everything. He's just like saying stuff that, yeah, and after every sentence he says, I just want to say, and yeah. But I wanted to put that Chris Crocker one in because that's actually me from many years ago. And I kind of thought, I look a bit like Andy Social Repose with that wig on. How hilarious is that? Just thought I'd show my face because you don't see me that much, but that clip's pretty funny and it and it really reminds me of this guy. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen the end of this video, you're probably wondering why I'm giving him such a hard time. Why this guy is doing it for the views and he is, oh man, I could say so many things. I didn't care that he dresses like that. He looks a lot better than he did years ago. Did you guys see him years ago? When he was wearing freaking angel wings and oh god, he's calmed down heaps. Now he's just Andy Social Repose mixed with Chris Crocker and me doing Chris Crocker. That's a good mix. But seriously, when you see the end of this guy's video, not my video, his video, if you haven't seen it, your minds are going to be blown and you're going to be like, this guy is a dick. Well, I think he is. And that's just me. I can have my own opinion, can't I? Because I'm a koala. So suck eggs, everyone.
This video, that I'm filming right now, I'm really hoping that she sees this and all of a sudden it will change her mind. And I feel like if I don't at least attempt to muster the words for a plea for her to get help or for her to just realize what she's doing, then I'm going to feel terrible if she passes. And I'm sure many of you will as well.
Don't know about that, boyo, because everyone's tried everything on the planet. Pure love, pure hate, sarcasm, calling out everyone around her. Every single option has been done over 1,000 times because this has been going on for 10 years. But yeah, your amazing new idea is going to work. I hate to break it to you. And I know you have a good intent at this point of the video, but we're right near the end where you turn real dark.
So what I'd like to offer to all of you, the potential solution here is to, instead of ignoring her content, thinking that it might just be bait for views to enable her, because that would be the cynical way of looking at it.
Don't make no assumptions, no, don't make no assumptions. But don't think it's all fish and chips. Don't think it's all tea and biscuits. Can't have on put a hole in the tea with a brand new biscuit. You ain't come to the ends and fuck around if you wanna risk it. East London, women, Barton and Crew. Make a big man up for 310 too.
We should all go to all of her social media and flood it with a tsunami of positivity. And tell her that we love her and that she is human and she deserves a healthy life, a long life, and hopefully all that positivity going down into this vast, gaping void. Hopefully we can open that up with the sheer volume of our positivity and our message.
See what I'm talking about, guys? Even though I'm not dissing what he's saying, it's just been done before. It's been done 1,000 billion gillion zillion times, dude. And you make out that I've been watching stuff from behind the scenes with your big googly eyes. Shut up. You have not. Because if you go and read even one video's comments of Iggy Boobos, you will actually see that there's probably 1,000 to 2,000 comments, all positive, saying, we really want you to live, you're a beautiful person, blah, 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 blah. It goes on and on and on and on. But for some reason, you seem to think everyone's being negative. Nah, everyone's at their frickin' wits' end, brother. At their wits' end, brother. Like, enough's enough. All right, we're in the final bits of the video. Here we go. Just keep your eye on the back of the room. You might see another... There's another Andy Warhol Social Repose. Jesus. He just blew his brains out live. I know. Oh my God. Who does that? He's just laying on the floor dead. I mean, I don't know. Has anyone checked? Did he actually do it? What a dick. You actually made me poo my pants, Andy Warhol, social repose. You gotta understand, Aussies, we haven't even seen a gun in our lives. I mean, that was some fighting words you were saying at the beginning, and then you just did that. Man, I've got anaphylactics from that. Seriously. Oh my God. It turned real dark and heavy real quick. I don't know, social Andy Warhol reposes. You did say some good shit, even though half of it was patronizing and has been said 1,000 billion times. I mean, everything that you said hasn't been said before. Sending a bucket load of positivity, been done before. Next. And then, just out of nowhere, another one of you, Andy Reposes, walks in the room and blows your brains out. I get your message. I get it. That this could happen to Boobinia. Just one day, just boom! One of the Davids walks in and blows her brains out. No, I'm kidding. Not one of the Davids. That she just drops dead. I get it. I just wasn't ready for such a thespian style commentary video. I mean, you should have put a trigger warning at the beginning saying, just to let everyone know that this is a commentary video that's heavily based in the theatre. I am a thespian. Of course. I wouldn't have been as shocked, but I was shocked. And, brother, you gotta understand, a lot of people can't deal with the guns. It flipped me out. I didn't sleep all night. I was having nightmares of, Chris Crocker mixed with you, mixed with me, then mixed with some feathered beast from years ago. It was just a whole mix of nightmares, man. And then you just kept coming in as Andy Warhol and shooting Andy Repose. What the fuck did I just watch? Anyway, guys, I'm pretty sure you all get my point. This guy is a clout trout chaser with big googly eyes. Anyways, Andy Repose, you gave me a good laugh because what made you do that? It was so stoops. Anyway, it's just my opinion. Don't come at me, you weirdo. But no, keep being weird. Weirdos are fun, but you're way too serious with your weirdo-ness. That's all. You're creepy. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Hey, use all those little jazz hands on all the jazzy little buttons, because you know it makes one little koala really, really happy. And if you sub, let me know, because I'll be sending you 50 years of free good vibes. I mean, these days, that is a bloody baggin'. Cheers, ballers.
Where did we come from? London, the East London dungeon. Arms out in a function. Police with truncheons. Don't make no assumptions. Nah, don't make no assumptions. Look, where did we come from? Where did we come from? London, the East London dungeon. Arms out in a function. Police with truncheons. Don't make no assumptions. Nah, don't make no assumptions.